A lot of confidence. Let's take a look at Emanuel Burton at yesterday's weigh-in. He has been fighting at a slightly higher weight than Floyd. Floyd looking cut and trim coming into this fight. An extremely confident fighter, like I said. This is a guy that they said was born to fight. He's got tremendous pedigree. His uncle Roger, one of the all-time greats, fought 50 times, is in his corner. Uncle Roger was a former two-time champion. Let's go to Ed Lover now for the introductions. I don't hear it. I give up. I give up. I give up. Final instructions from referee Dale Grable. This is a 10-round junior lightweight bout. That's what it's scheduled for. Emanuel Burton taking on Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. Burton, a journeyman, with a record of 22-16-4. He has 10 knockouts in his career. Mayweather has never been beaten. His round one from Cobo Hall of Detroit, Michigan. We'll see if Floyd Mayweather can put on a show for the local fans. Extremely quick, has everything he'd want in a young fighter. Looking forward to perhaps a huge year next year. Perhaps taking on Cabrito Gonzalez, and then the fight a lot of people want to see, Mayweather and Diego Chico Corrales. That might happen in either May or June. Look at the quickness as Floyd goes right to work. Good combination over the top. Floyd Mayweather in the black shiny trunks with the white trim. Emanuel Burton with the leopard trunks. Burton well aware of the quickness and power that he faces tonight. Mayweather has 17 knockouts in his 23 professional fights, so he will jump on you pretty quick if he can. Mayweather able to step in and land pretty much wherever he wants to right now, sizing out what Burton might be bringing to him, but he pushes him back and then throws a right. There's a combination inside, a left that landed on the chin of Burton. Slight smile from Burton, which means he got hurt probably. That's usually what a fighter does. Burton trying to use some footwork, holding his hands down And that'll be just great for Floyd because he will light him up. And Burton said, no, you're not hurting me. You can't hurt me. Burton, very strange style against a world-class performer like Floyd Mayweather. He probably won't last long with his hands around his hips. That would be my prediction. Nice flicking jab inside from Floyd. Nice flicking jab inside from Floyd. Burton continues to smile away at him. Whether or not he's just inviting trouble, we'll have to see. Burton comes back with a little jab of his own. Mayweather, nice overhand right. Very lightning fast jab. In terms of the whole package, Mayweather has it and can use it. Burton trying to throw some jabs, missing a little bit. He just took a straight right hand to the nose. Another right hand and a left followed on the inside. A lot of damage being done by Mayweather here. Big left hand as Burton tries to avoid it, and he's now smiling once again at Floyd Mayweather. Burton throws a kiss to Floyd Mayweather. That ought to get him pretty hot. I haven't seen that before. Let's listen to the Mayweather corner. That's Nelson Lopez in the corner of Burton, doing what a trainer should do, trying to get the most out of his fighter. Say, we came here to win. Burton, very strange behavior in that round. He was smiling most of the way. Then he blew Floyd Mayweather a kiss. Burton comes out very aggressive. Mayweather ties him up just off the ropes. And Burton, listening to what his corner had to say, came out aggressive. Burton's in the leopard trunks. Mayweather's in the black sparkly trunks. Burton seems to be having a good time out there, shuffling and moving his shoulders and smiling. And all they told Mayweather to do was continue to fight a smart fight, which you know he will do. Mayweather has the right hand cocked and ready to unload if he can. Mayweather fighting before a very partisan crowd here, of course, because he's from here. We're at Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. A scheduled 10-round junior lightweight fight. You got to give Burton credit. He's been very aggressive. Keeps flicking the jabs, throwing the jabs. Floyd's picking him off with his gloves. Floyd had a slight grin on his face there because he was having fun in there with the boxing match. Big left hand to the stomach of Burton that may have taken some wind out of him, but Burton continues to come in and throw. Very active. Nice little right hand looping to the nose of Burton. Floyd comes at you from all kinds of angles. Another right hand over the top for Pretty Boy Floyd. Burton has tried to be as active as possible. That was a nice right hand that knocked Burton's head back. Just snapped his head back with that little uppercut from the inside. There's a left and a right. Two hard punches. Another right to the jaw from Floyd. Mayweather landed another straight left. Now his target shooting. He's got him in trouble on the ropes. Burton's in trouble trying to fight back. He's a hurt fighter right now, trying to come back at Mayweather. Mayweather's landed 3 or 4 hard shots, and Burton continues to charge forward. A lot of redness to the face of Emanuel Burton right now, as Mayweather was able to tee off with several shots, but Burton continues to throw. He survived that so far, it appears. Now Burton's talking to Mayweather. Mayweather has a slight grin on his face as he's backed up. There's another hard right. Burton has absorbed some punishment here. Good combination to the head. Burton's got to be staggered at this point. There's another right and another right. And a right straight once more. Burton keeps coming forward. Another hard right. Burton absorbing a lot of damage here. What an impressive round as Mayweather's talking to Burton. We can listen in on the corners now. That was impressive. Let's take a look at some of those shots that Mayweather was throwing in there. Burton keeps coming forward. There's a nice left that landed square on the chin. And there's the right, and now all of a sudden there's some openings there, and Mayweather goes to work. Take a look from this angle. There's the chopping right over the top. You can see Mayweather just boring in on Burton, but you got to give Burton credit. He kept standing there. That was a nice punch that snapped his head. And if Mayweather keeps landing like that with those hard punches, this one won't last long. You see blood pouring out of the nose of Emanuel Burton right now because he has taken a lot of shots. Burton comes out and goes straight forward, and immediately Mayweather's up against the ropes. Round 3 of a scheduled 10-round junior lightweight fight from Detroit, Michigan. Emanuel Burton, the journeyman, is in the leopard trunks, and the champion Floyd Mayweather's in the black sparkly trunks. And you can hear those body shots all the way down here. Burton has already suffered a lot of damage. His nose has been bleeding. Those are some hard punches from Mayweather. Good left that got inside, and now he's all over Burton. But Burton tries to fight back. Blood coming from the nose of Emanuel Burton. Got to remember, in Michigan, there is a standing 8 count. So if the referee wants to step in and give a standing 8, he can. And it's completely up to Dale Grable to do that. You can see the confidence and the ring savvy of Mayweather. A lot of blood pouring from the nose of Emanuel Burton. Mayweather's corner told him just to keep beating him up, and that's what he's doing. Floyd Mayweather putting on a nice boxing show here for the fans in Detroit. Into the 3rd round. Watch Mayweather step back, choose his spots, pick off those punches, and then go to work. Good right hand. Flush to the cheekbone of Burton. The left hook's been doing some damage, but he followed up with a nice right. There's a body punch that doubled Burton over. There's another body punch that doubled Burton over. Landing from every angle, straight right onto the chin of Emanuel Burton. There's another right. Burton backing up now. It's target practice for Floyd Mayweather out here. Floyd Mayweather Jr., the great champion from Grand Rapids, Michigan, looking to go to 24-0 in his young and brilliant career. Burton continues to stand there and throw, but he's taken a lot of punishment in this fight. Another right hand to the face of Burton. You see the blood being splattered all over his face. Those are hard body punches to the belt line that are taking their effect. There's a right hand over the top. Now it's sharpshooting for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Another right hand straight in from Mayweather Jr. He is really doing a lot of damage to this young man. Emanuel Burton trying to mount a comeback, but now he's wide open. There's a little bit of a punch after the bell as the two really went at it. They were jaw to jaw at the end of that round. Let's take a look at some of this sharpshooting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is doing. tremendous right hands, left hands. He's been working the body downstairs. Burton, to his credit, doesn't have a whole lot, but he keeps coming. He keeps coming forward. There's a right that missed from Burton, and look at Floyd. He looks in with those eyes very clear, looking for the openings. Good combinations on the inside. Very effective punches for the most part. Right at the end of the round, they got in a little bit of flurry. The referee's been over in Burton's corner to look at him to see if he's okay. They got hot at the end of that round. A lot of anger being displayed. Let's see what happens here. Floyd's corner telling him to go ahead and go out there and box and beat him up and do what he's pretty much been doing. He's obviously the quicker and the more powerful of the two fighters, but this Burton guy has been in a lot of fights. You see his record, 22-16-4. He's a journeyman, so he's absorbed a lot of punishment in his career, and he's absorbing even more tonight. Burton continuing to throw it inside, and Floyd Mayweather in the black trunks. There's another body shot, and it's starting to take effect. You can see that Burton was bent over from that. Blood to the face. There's a big hard right hand to the side of Burton's head. He says, "I didn't hurt," which means it really hurt. There's another right hand to the jaw. He says, "That didn't hurt." He says, "Bring on another one." "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Floyd is really having some fun out there with the target practice. Floyd's content to stay on the ropes right now, throw a short little uppercut to Emanuel Burton. There's another right hand. One of those is going to end this fight. Some swelling in the eye of Emanuel Burton on the left side where those hard right hand punches have come in. Blood continues to trickle down from his nose. Mayweather stepping up the attack a little bit right now. Burton smiling again as he gets tagged once again to the head. Hard punches to the head of Emanuel Burton. Big hard punches. How long can Burton take this? Another hard right, snaps his head back. Burton spitting blood onto the canvas. He's been hit 4 or 5 hard times with a straight right from Floyd Mayweather. It's just target practice on their right side. The right hand to the left side of the face of Burton. All in a day's work for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Burton pressing forward but looking a little more wobbly at this point. He's been hit a lot in the first 4 rounds. He's a little bit ineffective now, and he's getting to the point that he's almost defenseless as he's not able to really throw any punches. This is scheduled for 10 rounds. It won't go that far. Final seconds, round 4. Burton continues to his credit to try to mount some kind of offense. And that's the end of round 4. Once again, they're smiling at one another. Burton has a tendency to display some odd behavior as we go to the corners and hear what's going on over there. Let's take a look at some of the action from that round. Very hard right hand from Floyd. Burton was standing there and smiling at him and say he didn't get hurt, but there's no way he did. And his face, left side of his face is beginning to swell from taking 3 or 4 punches there just in that round. Roger Mayweather wanting his nephew to come with that right hand over the top, the right hook. Emanuel Burton is still with us, scheduled for 10 rounds. Burton's in the leopard trunks. Still throwing punches. Pretty effective punching inside from Burton, but it doesn't seem to be doing much damage. He's talking to Mayweather. He wants a war. Good right hand from Mayweather. Left hand. And Burton is feigning that he is hurt, feigning the wobbly legs, basically making Mayweather, making fun of Mayweather, and you have to see if Floyd's going to bite, to see if he loses his cool. You see a little blood on the lip of Floyd Mayweather from a right hand earlier. Now he's measuring up his own right hand. Seems like Burton's trying to taunt Mayweather into doing something that he didn't want to do. He just wants a brawl. Nice combinations on the inside. Mayweather's got a lot of blood trickling from his nose from a right hand that landed earlier. He's in against a brawler, a guy who's been in a lot of fights, has not gone down yet, has been smiling and faking like he's wobbly, and generally Burton seems to be having a good time with it. He continues to throw. So Mayweather's going to have to step up and take care of business. Nice jabs inside. There's another chopping right to the jaw. Mayweather stepping back and looking for his openings. Flailing wildly is Emanuel Burton, who almost flew himself out of the ring. But Burton came here tonight to just take as much as he could and throw as much as he can. Obviously not the talent of Floyd Mayweather Jr., but Burton is trying to put on a show. Nice combination from Mayweather. Once again, there's that right hand to the left eye of Burton. That left eye is beginning to swell. Two hard punches there. Another hard punch. Burton virtually defenseless in the middle of the ring right now, says, bring me some more. And Mayweather will probably oblige. Blood pouring out of the nose of Emanuel Burton. And that's the end of that round, and Burton continues to smile. He's not winning the fight, but he's definitely making it a fight. Let's see this dance that Burton put on for us in this round. Here we go, the wobbly legs, perhaps trying to get Mayweather to get a little frustrated. Here's a combination that really stung, and this was real wobbly legs here because he was getting hit from every angle. Look at Floyd measuring him up. Floyd has a little blood from his nose. Nelson Lopez over in the Burton corner trying to keep his man going in this fight. It's scheduled for 10 rounds. We're going to round 6 from Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. Emanuel Burton in the leopard trunks. Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the black trunks with the white trim. Emanuel Burton has absorbed a lot of punishment in this fight, a lot. But he continues to do this. He comes out and continues to throw. There's not a lot behind his punches. He did get a right hand in round 5 that bloodied the nose of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd's been landing punches downstairs when he can, but the opening shot has been to the left cheekbone right there of Emanuel Burton. And you saw that 3 right-hand punch combination, just one right after the other. Then he goes downstairs, bends him over, and comes up top. Those punches are coming from every angle. And somehow Burton is absorbing the punishment. How, I don't know. He's beginning to show a little bit more of the war that he's been in. No joking and kidding around so far in this round. There's another right hand that stings him. Floyd has been very effective downstairs, and then when he gets Emanuel Burton bent over, he comes over the top and lands some hard punches. Floyd Mayweather, a very smart fighter, knows what he wants to accomplish in this fight. He's won every round so far handily. Some big fights coming down the road for Floyd Mayweather Jr. Cabrera Gonzalez, perhaps about February, then The fight that everybody wants to see, Diego Chico Corrales and Floyd Mayweather Jr., that will be a huge fight. Tonight he's just trying to put on a show, and he is for the fans. But they have found an opponent tonight who just throws and goes. Under 1 minute left in round 6 of a scheduled 10-round fight. 2 more right hands for Floyd Mayweather Jr. There's another one. Picking away once again. It's just how much punishment can Burton take? He's taken a lot so far, but eventually, just the combination of all he's been hit with will be too much to bear. It's been a good exercise tonight for Mayweather, though. He's been against a guy who's very scrappy, a guy who, there's a nice hard right hand from Mayweather. He just seems to be cocking it and loading it now. There's another one and another one. Eventually, this is going to take a toll on Burton. Look at Mayweather. He's intent. He's got that right hand ready to load. Oh, it's a good combination right at the bell. It hurt. You can tell because Burton's smiling about it. Nice, solid combination. Let's listen in. Coming up on the 7th round of a 10-round fight here in Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. And you can hear Nelson Lopez has definitely got the most he could get out of Emanuel Burton tonight. Tell him to keep on throwing, which he's don't have any problem with that. Burton was smiling at the end of round 6 when he was hit with a lightning fast combination, 4-punch combination on the inside. And Burton has done nothing but go forward all night. Dale Grable warning Floyd about hooking there on the inside. But Burton seems to have found some burst of energy. There's a nice combination to the head. A little left got in. You can see the blood on Mayweather's nose. That left got in to Burton. Burton has done some damage of his own in this fight. We're in the 7th round. Emanuel Burton in the leopard trunks, taking on the champion, Floyd Mayweather Jr. And now, we don't know what Burton's doing. He's dancing around after being tagged. Look at those short punches inside from Mayweather. Look at him. He's having fun, tagging away, wondering what he's got to do to get this man down, staying out of harm's way. Mayweather's got blood trickling down from his nose. Emanuel Burton is dancing like he wants to go clubbing, but instead he's getting clubbed. Oh, there's another downstairs hard punch. Those body shots eventually will bend everybody over. But Mayweather, like I said, will come at you from every angle he sees. There's another body shot, doubling up with the right hand. Right hand to the body, right hand to the head. The left side of Burton's face is getting real ugly. Now he's staggering around. Now he wants to dance again. He seems to relish in the punishment that he's taking. You got to be amazed at Burton standing there taking all these punches that he's taking. This has been quite an exercise, if nothing else, for Floyd Mayweather Jr. tonight. And Floyd did get a punch to the nose that left him a little bit bloodied. But he has kept his cool. He hasn't been frustrated while the other guys clowned around a little bit. Final seconds of round 7. Target practice continues for Mayweather. Another hard right, another hard right. There's another right. And Burton is still standing, and then he wants to have another conversation. If this was the county fair, Mayweather would have hit bullseyes all night and walked away with all the stuffed animals. Let's take a look at some of the war that's been going on here. Burton stands there and takes it. Floyd doubling up, little chopping punches. It's like punching on a punching bag. Oh, I think it's a little late for Burton's corner to start telling him how to box, because he's not in there to box tonight. Sometimes you have to laugh at what they say in the corner about moving side to side. He hasn't moved side to side except when he was dancing. Here he comes straight at Mayweather once again. We're in round 8. Floyd Mayweather Jr. in the black trunks. Earlier this year in March, in his only other fight this year, Mayweather Jr. went the distance against Gregorio Vargas in Las Vegas. And he wasn't too happy about having to go the distance against Vargas. Had some turmoil in his camp. Now his uncle Roger is training him. And when you hear about Mayweather, he has all the combinations that you hear about. Confidence, speed, boxing skills, power. And tonight you're seeing all those skills. He's just in against a guy who has concrete for a head, and he can't seem to put him down. But you have to wonder about the attrition. The referee steps in now to stop the fight for a second. He wants the doctor to come over and look. He's got blood in his ear. They want the doctor to look at Burton. They're concerned about blood in his ear, being cautious. You see Burton's not happy about it. The referee just doing his job to make sure that nothing terribly awful happens here tonight. And he has a right to be concerned, this Dale Grable, a veteran referee, because he's seen a lot of fights and he's seen the damage that this man is suffering. Now, whether or not he goes down in this fight is yet to be seen, but he may pay the price later on, and he just wanted him to look at him, and Burton was protesting, as they all do. But it's a smart move and the right move. As I was saying, Mayweather is a fighter of supreme confidence, great pedigree. They say he was born to fight, and he's not going to do anything really stupid in this fight. I'm wondering if the referee's thinking, because he's seen a shutout so far, that why not end this thing before Burton winds up in the hospital? And we've seen this pattern before. When Mayweather won the title, there he is going to the left hand, backing up with the right. He's just beating up Burton at every angle that you can. Now Mayweather looks like he's going to end this thing. He's trying to step in. Burton says, that doesn't hurt, but it's got to hurt. It's not human for that not to hurt. Mayweather's pitched a shutout so far, and the only damage so far has been a bloody nose to Floyd. But as I was saying, when he won the title in 1998, Genaro Hernandez, the great two-time champion, his brother stopped the fight after the 8th round because he felt like Genaro was absorbing too much punishment. And you have to wonder if the corner of Burton, after 8 rounds of seeing this, might want to live to fight another day and consider ending this fight. It's just two different classes of fighter in there, and there's a vast difference between them. I'm looking over into the Burton corner to see what's going on. Well, here we go to the 9th round of a scheduled 10-round fight from Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. Emanuel Burton, a journeyman with 16 losses in his career, has managed to stay upright against Floyd Mayweather Jr. Mayweather, 2 of his last 4 fights have gone the distance. His last fight, in fact, in March, he won over Gregorio Vargas, but that one went the distance. He's pitching a shutout tonight. The outcome is not in doubt at all. It's just a matter of how much punishment Burton wants to absorb. Mayweather Jr. fought 3 times in 1999 against some good competition. He went the distance in February of '99 against Carlos Rios in Grand Rapids here. Justin Juco he beat in the 9th round, and Carlos Arena, both those fights last year, he won by knockout or technical knockout. There's a nice left hand inside. Got the crowd going. Now you see that Burton is going to his nose, and they're waving off. His corner's waving the fight off. That's probably a wise move. Nelson Lopez has thrown in the towel. His fighter has absorbed enough punishment here, and that was a wise move. As I was saying, it was a shutout all the way. And there's no reason at all to see the man damaged in any way further than what he has. The doctor's going to come in and try to get over to Emanuel Burton and take a look at him if you can. Floyd Mayweather Jr. hit him from every angle, and I guarantee you Emanuel Burton will be in serious pain for the next few days recovering from the punishment that he took here this evening in Detroit, Michigan. Burton put on a very courageous show, at times joking and kidding. He's not happy that his corner stopped the fight. He's mad at his corner, but it was the right thing to do. He was not going to win this fight, and after 8 rounds of watching him not be able to do any damage, you knew it wasn't going to happen. Floyd is complaining that his hand is hurting. He threw a lot of punches with that right hand. Let's take a look at the final seconds, and you can see that Floyd's looking over. He sees something going on in the corner, and there is the towel being waved into the ring by Nelson Lopez, and it was the right thing to do. There's no doubt about it. Floyd is complaining as I'm listening that he may have hurt his right hand, which is entirely possible. As many right hands as he threw in this fight, let's hope that he's okay, but he says it hurts. His right hand hurts, so maybe he wasn't able to unload as hard a punch as he would like at many times in this fight, because when your hand hurts, any fighter will tell you that it's nearly impossible to throw any shots without feeling like you're being stung by bees in your hand. But let's hope that he's okay. There's still They're trying to explain to Emanuel Burton the workings of the human mind and telling him that he needs to protect his brains from all the punishment he was taking. Let's go to ring announcer Ed Lover. Let's go to ring announcer Ed Lover. Show from Floyd Mayweather Jr. tonight. Show from Floyd Mayweather Jr. tonight. I'm hoping that his hand is okay. He was complaining about it afterwards. He did get his nose bloodied a little bit, but that was about it. So let's go to Kevin Kelly now in just a few seconds to hear what Mayweather has to say about a very hard fight.
But I kept on using it, and around 6th or 7th, I heard it even worse. But you know, me being a true champion that I am, I just kept working hard, digging down, listening to my corner, and you know, I got the victory tonight.
You know, it seems like now you're getting ready to fight, you're getting ready to move up to lightweight, I suppose. You ain't vacating your junior lightweight title. What are your plans as far as the future goes? How close?
Well, first of all, like I said, I'm supposed to be fighting in February. After my fight in February, I'm getting ready to fight Diego Corrales. And, you know, next summer, and, you know, two young champions like me and Diego Corrales should come together and make an explosion, and hopefully I can unify the titles. But he moved up to lightweight, and I'm at junior lightweight. So if the fight going to happen, hopefully it can happen at junior lightweight.
Right, let's look at this monitor. Some of the body shots you threw at him early in the fight here. Tell us what's going on that wore him down. Tell us what's going on.
He's tough. I mean, like I said, I would listen to my corner. My corner told me to go to the body, and that's what I'm doing. But he's a tough opponent. He came to fight. He's a true warrior. He's a true champion. And before the fight, I heard he had got robbed a lot of times, and I believe that's true.
Did you go to the body because your hands were hurt and it was softer at the tissue than it was definitely to hit the head?
Well, I'm versatile. I don't just go to the head. I go to the body, and I don't just head hunt. Go to the body. I go to the body to break my opponent down. I
got a question you're gonna love. You're gonna love this. How good? How good? I mean, we saw great speed, agility. How good can you get?
Well, that was, you know what I'm saying. That's a way to get my ring rust off. I was getting my ring rust off tonight, you know, because I've been off almost a year. But like I said before, he's tough, and I can get better. You know, I'm still young. I'm still learning. And the only thing I can do is get better as I get older.
Did you learn anything, like you say, get ready for Chico Corrales, everything goes well. Did you learn anything in this fight with him, being a strong lightweight, that you could utilize against Chico Corrales?
Yes, you know what I'm saying? When you got a tough opponent like that, you got to dig down, no matter what. You know what I mean? Emanuel Burns is tough, he's strong, and he dug down, but I got to dig deeper because I'm a true champion. And that's what true champions do. They dig down, show the world that they're the best. And I feel I'm the best in the world, pound for pound.
Let's take a look at some of the work you did in the 4th round here. It's amazed yourself. Tell us what's going on here.
Right there, I'm just, you know, working on different combinations that we worked on in the gym. I've done a lot of pad work for this fight, you know, that made me sharp. Like I said, Emanuel Burton, he's tough. But Floyd Mayweather is the best out there, like I said, pound for pound. And I want to show the world that I'm the best by beating true champions and staying undefeated.
Well, you're amazed he took those shots. I mean, I was amazed he took those shots, you know? Were you really amazed?
And like I said, Emanuel Burton is just, he's tough. He's tough, and he's a legendary champion. And, you know, guys like you know, open up the doors for smaller guys. Like we talked about in the gym, you open up doors for smaller guys like us, and I appreciate it. The only thing I want to do is just keep fighting on HBO, keep on putting on good performances. And, you know, I want to give thanks to all the fans in Detroit, all the fans in Grand Rapids, Michigan, my Uncle Roger, you know, Team Mayweather and the Mayweather family for supporting me, all my fans in Las Vegas, Team Tyson. You know, Floyd Mayweather gonna hold it down.
We got to go and say thank you very much, and I'll say back to you, Fran.
Well, there you have it. Floyd Mayweather talking about he needed a fight like this to get the ring rust off. He had fought only in March, and he came in here to try to prepare himself against a tough opponent, get himself ready for some great things down the road. People are already talking about that fight against Diego Corrales perhaps next year, May or June of next year. He's going to fight in February also against Cobrita Gonzalez. And then down the road, we'll have a chance to prove if he is indeed the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. An impressive showing tonight. He pitched a shutout. He took a little punishment. We'll have to see about the condition of his hands. He said he hurt them in the 4th round, and that always plays a part in a fight. We have to find out if there's tissue damage. We hope there's nothing serious in those hands that would slow him down. Right now, let's go up to Kevin Kelly.
Were you shocked or amazed? I mean, I was amazed. You took a lot of punishment in a fight, but it seemed to me you didn't change your style at any given time. You just kept going on, was going on, and your corner was screaming for that urgency. Did you feel at any point that you would get into the fight a little bit better than you was?
And I felt like I could catch him. Couldn't find every round went by, you know, it was fast, you know, he's going faster and faster. It's like the movement never stopped. His movement never stopped. So in order for me to get off what I needed to get off, I had to catch him. You know, I spent the majority of the fight trying to catch him, you know, as opposed to fighting him. I feel like if the fight would have been more of a fight as far as a race, it would have been different, you know. But I don't have nothing bad to say about him because that's the way he fights. I can't take that away from him. But as far as, you know, it being a good fight, you know, I feel like I gave the people out there what they wanted to see, which was one of the classic battles against a boxer against a fighter.
Let me ask you a question. It seemed to me that, you know, you said you want to slow him down when you get to him. As a fighter, I know that you got to go to the body.
Right.
But why didn't you apply a body attack early to try to slow down the speed of Mayweather?
Because he's moving too fast. It's like every time I got ready to punch him, he was already gone, you know. His thing was to, you know.
Well, we got some footage here. Take a look at what's going on in the fight, and you can explain it to us as we watch it. Will you explain to us what's going on here?
Well, I mean, the combinations that he's throwing, I'm trying to catch him in between. And it's kind of hard to do that because I wasn't really set, you know, and I can't take nothing away from him. You know, again, that's his movement, that's the way he fights, and I couldn't adjust fast enough and well enough to do what I needed to do.
You're such a seasoned veteran. You've been in the ring with Antonio Diaz, John Molina, now Mayweather. Let me ask you a question. Is he as good? You was in the ring with him. Is he as good as the critics and everybody perceive him to be, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in boxing today?
I say he's good. You know, again, I don't take nothing away from him as a fighter, as who he is. But you know, my corner stopped the fight, not him. He didn't stop me, and I haven't been stopped. I've only been stopped twice in my career, and he's not part of the ones that stopped me. I don't take away his skill as far as who he is as an individual fighter, but as fighting me is something totally different.
Okay, well, we got to go now. I want to say congratulations. You did fight a very hard fight, but right now we got to go back to you, Fran.
Well, there you have it. Emanuel Burton summing up this fight pretty well, saying it was a fighter against a boxer, but Mayweather has all the skills. He's not just a quick fighter. He's got the power. He's got the punching. He's got the savvy. He's got the whole package. Burton was able to hang in there until his corner wisely threw in the towel because he hadn't won a single round this entire fight. It's been an exciting night of boxing from Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. We thank you for joining us. We want to congratulate Floyd Mayweather Jr. on another outstanding performance and look forward to great things from him in the coming year. I'm Alan Massengale signing off from Detroit, Michigan.